And we back. Now today's video, we are helping Atlanta. The Atlanta Hawks get a championship. Now this is one of the most intriguing teams in the league to me. They already got pieces that I just absolutely love. And well, I'm super excited for it, man. They have been a team for like a whole decade where they were good enough to make the playoffs every year, but never good enough to get over the hump. They had that one year where like everybody was an all-star in their starting five, but that was still not good enough to get to the finals. Then eventually they're like, you know what? Let's hit the reset button. Let's try this whole formula over. Actually, let's try a new formula. And they brought in the guy, Travis Slank, to help build the Golden State Warriors 2.0. So in the comment section below, you let me know if he's doing a pretty good job trying to build the Warriors 2.0. Also, leave a like on this video. So he's got his version of a young Steph Curry with Trae Young, a small guard who has the potential to be one of the greatest shooters of all time. He's got his version of Klay Thompson, another shooter who has potential to be legendary shooting. His defense not all there with Kevin Huerter, but you never know, he could develop. And then, how do you help Steph Curry? A guy that's small, that's not a good defender. You put good, big defenders around him. In their case, they did Klay Thompson and Draymond Green, but the Atlanta Hawks is like, you know what? We're going to draft the best defensive wing in this draft class, and that is DeAndre Hunter. He already got an A- defensive rating as a rookie, which is insane. If I'm not mistaken, he's got 5 defensive badges, one of them being clamps, and that's already silver. And then you throw in some wild cards. You got a guy like Cam Reddish who has the potential to be great in this league if he completely applies himself. So I really like the formula they got going on here. They also, well, they got every bad contract in the league, which is a great thing. You get first round, second round picks to take on contracts like Evan Turner, who's making $18 million, to take on Chandler Parsons, who's making $25 million, to take on Allen Crabbe, who's making $18 million. Yes, you taking all those bad contracts, you get future assets for them, and then boom, you build a team that you really like. Another reason why I really like this team is that they know what they want. They'll trade up, they'll trade down. They know prospects that they want to build their team. So one thing I do want to say, I want to keep these two guys up top together. I want to keep Trae Young and John Collins because in my eyes, they're their staple pieces. DeAndre Hunter, I'll try to keep him around, but I don't want to make any promises on that because I know his trade value is ridiculously high. I'm not a fan of Jabari Parker. I'll be the first person to tell you as a Chicagoan, as I watched him play half a season for me last year, I went from, hey, he's from Chicago, I love him, to I don't want to watch that boy play. And Atlanta Hawks fans, maybe you'll have the same experience. Maybe he evolved, but he made me so frustrated on the defensive side of the ball. But this first year, I think they did a pretty good job. There's nothing I really want to come in and change. So what I will do, I do want Trae Young getting a lot of minutes. I want Trae Young to have insane numbers. I want him to be an all-star this year. So I'm going to have Trae Young as the first option, John Collins as the second option, and Kevin Huerter as the third option. This first year, let's just go out there and hoop, man. Actually, let's take away Chandler Parsons' minutes. I'd rather have some of these younger guys get minutes, so let me get John Collins' minutes up there too. I do like DeAndre Brimbury, so I'll give him some minutes. And other than that, I think we're ready to sim. Vince Carter, this may be your last year, and I'm sorry I can't get you a championship in this year, but if you stick around just one more year, maybe year 2 is our year. So first year, we ended up with 37 wins, which is a great progression from last year, but still not good enough to make the playoffs. I want to say we were probably close though, right? Yeah, we were 3 games out of it. So that is definitely progression. Trae Young averaged 23-7. John Collins averaged 16-10, so his numbers went down a little bit. DeAndre Hunter, 14, 5-4. First team all rookie, by the way. And then second team all rookie went to Cam Reddish. Dope. So we don't make the playoffs, which is fine. We're going to have a lottery pick, which I may flip. That lottery pick. We're going to have so much cap space this offseason, and this free agency class is not really that good. We can spend some of that if we flip a pick in it, you know, potentially get a center. The center thing is really where we need help at. Alex Len is cool, but Alex Len is not your starting center on a team that's trying to compete. So if we can get like a good center, whether that be from trade or free agency, it would definitely 100% help our team. Championship is between Philly and LA. Let's see who wins it all. LeBron versus Ben Simmons, Joel versus Anthony Davis, and it will be Anthony Davis coming out with a finals MVP. So I did load in the 2020 draft class. It should be a lot of fun. I don't even really know which big man will be on the market. Oh, Vince Carter called it a career. Yeah, I mean, I guess he said that in real life too. Big men on the market. Again, it's not a very good free agency class, but I think we could potentially get like boogies on the market. We can get like an older center like Marcus Gasol. We just need somebody that defends well. Projected to get the 13th overall pick here. And we end up with the 13th overall pick. Since I will be going into free agency with it, we're actually going to use this draft pick. 13th overall could potentially get us somebody decent. Maybe it is a center. We'll see. So with our 2 first-round picks, we take Nico from Arizona, right? And then this guy who I've heard great things about coming out of Israel. Yes, see, I remember that one. Okay. But him falling all the way to 19 is dope. Like, I think he's projected to go top 10 in real life or something like that. So we got both of those guys, which is great. We're bringing all these guys back. Jabari Parker can decline. Perfect. We ain't want you back anyway. We got young guys to fill that role. I don't really need Brandon Goodwin. DeAndre Bembry I like. And I did like Damian Jones, sorry. So let's see what free agency can bring us as far as the center market. Anthony Davis is out there. I'd be crazy not to at least offer him a contract. My guess is that he's staying in LA. But it's all you, Anthony. We got a spot for you here for sure. Drummond is out there with 0 offers. What do we need? We need a defending big man. Drummond can do that for us, man. Drummond can definitely do that for us. Obviously, he's one of the most elite rebounders in NBA history too. So we got him. Montrezl Harrell has 0 offers. I think I'm going Drummond on this one. I think Drummond is the guy to come into the team. I don't really like paying him that much money, so we'll lower it a bit. That's a W, because even after this, we'll still have money to sign other people even next year if we need to. We don't really, I was about to say we don't have a backup point guard, but now we do with Nico in town. A backup shooting guard. Small forward is stacked with 3 very young guys. Backup power forward, bet. So let me fill out the roster. It seems like Drummond will be on our team because he's got 0 offers, but the rest of the roster is up for grabs. A guy like Marcus Morris could be dope. I'm trying to think. Marcus Morris. Or even Jay Crowder. At least Jay Crowder brings it on both sides of the floor. Whoa. Yes. Yes. Come on now. Anthony Davis said he'll come to Atlanta. I did not expect that. And he just won a championship. He did all he could in LA. He wanted to do it somewhere else, I guess. Wow. We could literally, I don't need him anymore. I don't need you. Actually, I don't even need Drummond anymore. This is our center. So I'll keep Jeremy Grant. Drummond, I'm sorry, brother. I was the only guy to offer him something. Then I took it off the table. Wow. Yes. Please, just Anthony Davis. Just do what you say you're going to do, my guy. I can't believe we just signed Anthony Davis. Wow. See, that's why you always throw off. He had 22 offers. 22. And he picked ours. That's because we got this young team and we ready to compete. We could win a championship this year. I'm going to throw Avery Bradley a contract 1 year. He just won a championship too. Wow. Again, I did not expect that in 1,000 years. So let's get a good backup center, because I think Bruno Fernando is our backup center right now. It's cool and all, but we could definitely do better. Let's get like John Henson can shoot all of a sudden, so we're bringing John Henson on a 1-year deal. And that is it. Free agency, the biggest success possible. Again, this 2020 free agency class is not good. Anthony Davis was really the only guy available that was a star, and we pulled him in. Trae Young is about to be a 90 overall. John Collins jumps up to an 86. All of my young guys are getting better. I legit think we can win a championship next year. I make 2 trades. If I can make 2 trades to bring in a more elite shooting guard. I like Kevin Huerter, but it may be too early for him for a competing team. A more elite shooting guard, it's a GG. There's no stopping this team. So the next thing is to see what teams are selling or rebuilding that I can use. Jimmy Butler coming to the team would be cool, but he's making so much money. I don't even want to put myself through that hardship. Buddy Hield is out there, so I'm looking for like a shooting guard, to be honest with you. I love Hunter, Trae Young, John Collins, Anthony Davis. I need to upgrade as shooting guard, and then I'll move Kevin Huerter to like one of the best 6 men in the league. So somebody just have Victor Oladipo's there. Victor Oladipo's always a guy that we can go out there and get potentially. Anybody else? Bradley Beal. I believe, which one do I feel best with? Because we don't really need an elite scorer, because we have scoring. We definitely have scoring. If anything, I need a guy like Victor Oladipo because of his defense. So let's try to get Victor Oladipo into town. So where is he at? 1 year on his deal left, so they may not even want that much. I'll give you the newly sign Avery Bradley. We have so much money. We could just do this deal right here. Obviously, they won't accept, but we don't need to worry about making the money match up just because we have so much money in cap. Anthony Davis is the only guy on our team making double-digit $1 million a year, which is insane. Again, Travis Slank, the general manager of this team, really set me up for greatness with this. We don't need all the small forwards though, because we do have Hunter, we have Cam Reddish. We wouldn't really have minutes for this guy this year. So if we throw that, we'll give you our first round pick this year. Deal. That is the deal. They get younger, we get better. Trae Young, Victor Oladipo, DeAndre Hunter, who I'm guessing his badges look even better this year. Oh, gold clamps. It was silver. It was silver. He's got gold clamps and gold tireless defender. The guy's about to have a great season. Anthony Davis, and again, like I said, one of the best 6 men in the league is going to be Kevin Huerter, Cam Reddish, Jeremy Grant, and Nico, and John Henson. I am so happy. Anthony Davis just turned this from a 3-year rebuilding challenge to basically a 2. You add Anthony Davis to this team, and immediately you are a contender. It's hard not to be. So the balance system works. I'm going to keep Lloyd Pierce around. He's not an amazing coach, but we'll take that for now. If we go into the season and we start losing a bunch of games, then I'll fire him. But right now, he's fine. This is a championship team, especially when you consider that we don't have to worry about going against the Lakers in the finals no more. What team out east? Let's be real. What team out east can match us? They're saying the Celtics? Nah. This trade happens in every video. Steven Adams gets traded for Gordon Hayward in every single video. Go look back on all my rebuilding videos and tell me this ain't true. It happens in every one of my careers. I have 4 my career players. I'll be grinding, by the way. He's on the Celtics and all of them. That is just a trade that happens every single time. But this power ranking got us at 13th. That is That is too low. That is too low for a team that's going to be great defensively with Victor Oladipo, DeAndre Hunter, and now Anthony Davis. Great offensively with Trae Young and Anthony Davis running the pick and roll. Also, Trae Young and John Collins running the pick and roll. Does John Collins' 3-point rating go up? It's a B+. That's it. That's it for the league. I'm sorry. Atlanta, if somehow in real life y'all can steal Anthony Davis from the Lakers, it's a GG for the rest of the league too. End of the season is upon us. We won 71 games. A big old 71. And Anthony Davis wins MVP. You love to see it. Did he win MVP last year? No, this is his first year winning MVP. I don't know who won it last year. Cole Anthony wins Rookie of the Year with the Wizards. Jabari Parker wins 6th Man of the Year. He went to Toronto after leaving us. Good for him. Defensive Player of the Year goes to AD. Mo Bamba, Most Improved. Lloyd Pierce wins Coach of the Year. Of course, we have Anthony Davis, All NBA First Team. But did they show any love to anybody else on our team? We traded this guy away. He made an All-Rookie First Team. Shout out to him. And wow, my guy Nico did not make an All-Rookie team. Anyway, anybody else on this Atlanta Hawks team? Nope. Did not show a lot of love, but Victor Oladipo defensive team. Like I mentioned, we were going to be one of the best defensive teams in the league, and I'm guessing we backed that up with some real numbers. Trae Young averaged 26, though. 26, and we're going to round up and say 8. You know, he shot 41% from 3, which is amazing. Great year for him. Victor Oladipo only averaged 12 for us. Wow. I was not expecting him to take that much of a dip. I mean, I assumed that it would dip because he was going from basically being the number 1 option to probably being the number 3 option here with Anthony Davis and Trae Young. So, I mean, I guess technically he was a 4th option because John Collins even got more shot attempts than him. But it is what it is. Even like DeAndre Hunter ended up getting basically the same amount of shots. But we were a defensive first team, I would guess. Let me go to team stats. This is the playoffs. We don't want to go to playoffs. Team stats, I'm guessing we gave up the least amount. We scored the most amount of points while simultaneously giving up the least. Our point differential was 19.5. If we don't win a championship this year, that is one of the biggest disappointments in NBA history. I am not exaggerating. If you're beating teams on an average of 19.5 points, you should breeze through the league when it comes to the playoff. The Bulls are not a match for us. Easy. Next round may be a little bit more difficult regardless of who we get, and it's going to be Philly, who they were just in the championship last year. Speaking in the championship last year, the Lakers, who won it last year with Anthony Davis, did not make the playoffs at all. We sweep the 76ers too. We sweep the Bucks. And we're not sweeping, but we're winning. Wow, that was about as easy as it gets. Trae Young averages 31 and 5, 50% from the field, 55% from the field, 50% from three in those 5 games. Let's see what our point differential was for the playoffs. 19.5 steal. See, like, consistency is key, guys. Consistency is key. We held teams to an all-time low, and we scored an amazing amount. 16 and 1 in the playoffs. It don't get much better than that. It don't get better than that at all. But Anthony Davis goes to win regular season MVP, but not finals MVP in the year that the team won a championship. I don't know if that's ever been done. Maybe it has. The league has been around for so long. Everything has happened at least once, right? If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave it a like. This has been Kenny. I'll be back soon. Peace.